Yes, it's still summer and most kids don't want to hear that it's already time to go back to school. My boys start on Monday. A lot of moms and dads will be out this weekend buying last-minute supplies. We got the pencils and the crayons and notebooks. Oh, it can all add up. And that's where the 9 News Stuff for Students campaign steps in to help. Bright Horizons, a new partner this year, is helping to fill those backpacks. Linda Bartleson, she's the division vice president, joins us with the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s. Hi, Linda.
Good morning.
Tell me a little bit about Bright Horizons and what you do there.
Absolutely. Bright Horizons operates 900 programs in early childhood and preschool across the country and 14 here in the great state of Colorado.
It's wonderful that you decided to participate in Stuff for Students. Why did you make that decision?
Well, simply put, it's the right thing to do. Part of our mission is to make a difference in the communities where we live and work, and that's exactly what we hope to do. There is something magical about the first day of school, and we want every child to have a full backpack of school supplies, so they are prepared.
You may think, gosh, they can just afford their own pencils or their own paper, but sometimes they can't, and you can really help by just dropping off a few school supplies, and you really make a difference. How many supplies have you collected so far?
Well, we've been hosting open houses in all of our locations this week and continue throughout the week, so there's still opportunity to give, but we've already collected over 1,000 items.
And how are teachers and students actually help spreading the word about Stuff for Students campaign?
We actually have a variety of activities happening. Some of the children have created their own 9 News stories that they've shared on social media.
Aww.
We've had lemonade stands. We have one program that's created a giant backpack in their lobby. One actual program in Fort Collins is hosting a parents' night out where parents can go on a date night, and instead of paying a fee for childcare in the evening, they can pay with school supplies.
Wow, that's a really great idea. That's fantastic. I think every parent would like that.
Absolutely.
You can go to their website at the bottom of the screen. It's brighthorizons.com if you'd like to find out more about that, or go to 9news.com and Stuff for Students. How has Bright Horizons incorporated activities like volunteering into the curriculum?
Well, we know children who leave Bright Horizons will be prepared for school academically, but we also want them to be prepared socially. So Toward a Better World is a piece of our curriculum that helps with just that. So we volunteer in drives such as Stuff for Students, can drives, and really anything to help children become socially responsible.
That's really nice. It's called Toward a Better World?
Toward a Better World.
How did it start?
It started in conjunction with our Bright Horizons Foundation, where we really have a desire, again, to make sure that students are socially responsible. We want them to hold doors open for folks.
Yes.
We want them to extend a hand for those that are in need. We want them to have empathy. We want them to leave the world a little bit better place than they found it. And we want them to be socially responsible.
This sounds like a really great foundation. Tell me more about it.
Well, we founded the foundation in 1999, and we know in Bright Horizons we have a lot of expertise with children and with families, but we wanted to make a broader difference in the communities where we live and work. And we do that through a not-for-profit organization and partnerships that we have throughout. Many of our employees volunteer for other organizations, so we have a grant program that recognizes that volunteer work, and we also have a program called Bright Spaces, which creates a beautiful space for children who are living in crisis of no fault of their own.
Oh gosh, that touches my heart. Before we close, I notice you're wearing a bracelet. Tell me the story about that.
I am. So it actually says Brave, and this is an example of Toward a Better World. I received this from a group of students who wrote me a letter indicating that they were sharing kindness and peace in our world today with so many things happening, and they asked me to wear this and to share another bracelet enclosed with someone that I care about. And I think that's just a perfect example of how we can teach children at a very young age.
That's very sweet.
That kindness really does matter.
Yeah, so you wear that daily.
I do.
I love that. That's a great story. Oh, Stuff for Students, where can we drop off the supplies that are needed?
In any of our Bright Horizons locations, you can go to our Bright Horizons website at www.brighthorizons.com. And again, we're hosting open houses this week where folks who drop off school supplies can collect a gift from us as a thank you for participating.
How long are you accepting donations?
Through the end of the month.
Okay, through the end of the month. And what supplies are really needed? I noticed you brought a backpack and glue and crayons.
Yes, these are just a few things I picked up when I was out and about last evening, but I think really anything. I think backpacks probably are the most desired item, but any item would be more than welcome.
So you think backpacks are the most difficult for parents to get?
Probably.
Yeah. Well, it just takes a few extra minutes to stuff for students, and you can take advantage of doing this too. Thank you so much for coming on the show. Bright Horizons, a new Stuff for Students partner this year, will be collecting school supplies at all of their 12 Denver Metro and Northern Colorado locations through August 31st. Supplies will be delivered to 15 school districts across the metro area. The supplies will go directly into the hands of students who need them. For a complete list of drop-off locations and information on what supplies are needed, please visit 9news.com. Learn more about Bright Horizons by visiting brighthorizons.com, and they paid for today's segment.